Hello! Okay, so we're gonna go over something that usually is like all over the place. No one can really get a good breakdown of it, but we're gonna do that today. It's the most important thing you need to learn: streaming etiquette! Yes, this is where common sense isn't so much common sense. And I can tell you that because I've made a few of these mistakes when I was still fresh out of the gate. So, first of all, respect any community that you watch or you yourself are going to be possibly like going to visit, raiding, anything. Respect the community. If this person's like, this is not an 18 plus stream, do not bring in your 18 plus behavior. If this is we are not doing scary stuff, we're not bringing scary stuff into stream. Respect the community that you are going to be interacting with. Another thing, set rules and follow chat rules. So your rules have a whole column on Twitch. I'm pretty sure there's one on YouTube too. And when you get into chat, you have a little window that pops up telling you what the chat rules are. Follow those rules. Do not break them. Also, please read those rules. Do not be like, oh, I know all the rules. The rules are always the same for every channel. No, they're not. No, they're not. Do not do it. If you get asked once, I'll be clear on this. Some people are not as kind as to give you a first warning. Some people will, because you did it once, will automatically be like, nope, we're done. I'm one of those people who gives you 3 chances and then you are literally not happening again. I've only had to do this 3 times in my whole existence of streaming, and I hope it stays that way. So, examples right here to tell you exactly what you should not be saying, doing, or even thinking about doing in your stream. These are Twitch stream rules, to be precise. They are not allowed. These things are stuff that you must never do. This is something that the 5th one, no religion or political discussion, that is 50-50 depending on the streamer. Because I know some streamers who do this on occasion. I know a few streamers who actually have open discussion for that based on like the game they're playing, like trying to make it historically informational accurate. That one is, again, like anything, you have to respect the community and figure out your stance based on that. Also, if a mod tells you to back down or a mod deletes what you wrote, take that as your first warning. Take it as your first warning and be very careful. Be nice. This is something that also falls under just basically respect. Respect, man. The other thing is be aware of your surroundings. So say that you are doing a stream where you're using a mask and you're out in public and you're at a convention, at a store, doing one of those shopping challenges or something, or like the chat that was able to save one streamer because she was walking across country and there was a guy who just kept on showing up in her feed and she didn't notice it because she was busy taking care of chat and watching where she was walking. She didn't notice, and someone from chat actually, because she was doing it live and was doing a live track of the walk, was able to call the police. So you need to be mindful of people around you, your chat, your environment, and everything else. You do not ignore everything. Thank your viewers. This is something I like. My viewers at this point have found it hilarious to make me break on stream. When I get donations or any kind of subs, anything small, I start stuttering and my motherboard CPU starts breaking. Because I do not I am not in this for monetary value. My mental health boost that I get from this, which you can just call me parasocial if you want, is all I crave from this. It's all the only thing I want from it. It's the only thing I have any like goal of, is just to make other people happy, which makes me happy. Again, I've said this before, if you're here to stream for the money, please see your way out the door. Because that's not going to happen. You're not going to get that large amount of money for you to be able to quit your job and stay home. Thank your viewers whenever you can. Be there to and show them that you are very grateful by giving them a good show. Moderate your language. I am one of those streamers who I'm not moderating my language very much. I have no intention of streaming to a younger crowd. I want my guys to be able to tell me that they have had an effing day, and for me to be able to be that motherboard that's going to hug them and give them a chance to relax and kind of breathe. But do be careful, because it kind of does happen. Interacting with your viewers. So this is both a etiquette and a personal thing. So to be very precise, set your boundaries. Where exactly are you ending / going to put up the wall between you and your viewers? I kind of go for the mother thing. I want to be that person who makes them a little bit happier, make them feel like the day wasn't as bleak as they thought it was. So I have a little less of a separation between me and my viewers. There's some people who you're going to have to play a character the whole time because you don't want to have that really, really, really almost parasocial connection. This is okay. Make sure you put it just right. You want to interact with your viewers during your stream, but you don't want to be too interactive in some cases. This is something that, take criticism. This is on the fence right now because you do have Twitter haters, you do have hate raiders that aren't as prevalent as they used to be, and you do have those who will criticize you even if you aren't actually doing anything wrong. So you gotta actually go back and look at what they have pointed out to you and possibly see if there is truth to it. So these are don'ts. Let's be very clear. I'm going to go back to the don'ts. So this is Twitch's thing. So there is places for you to post your rules as soon as someone comes in. You need to spend time in the communities, make connections, look for others. Well, it's okay to not look at channels that are the same size as you or possibly bigger. There were a time early on in VTubing where it was a follow for a follow. Some people have high numbers on followers because there was a time when we did do this whole, if you're a VTuber, follow each other, even if you don't watch each other. And that's where a few people have bigger numbers but don't have as many viewers. So be careful with that. Okay, so don'ts on this. Don't network simply because you're supposed to. Yeah, let me highlight that one, because I collabed with one person in my early days. I collabed with them once. I never talked to this person again. My community was a bit too new back then. They didn't quite have a basic understanding of there's someone visiting, behave. And it was one of the reasons I didn't collab with other girls. Because at the time, my stream had a 3-way split on what kind of people were there, and they weren't quite as balanced, and they didn't balance each other out as well as they do now. But that just comes with age and time. The other thing is, don't promote. Dear Lord, do not do this. Do not promote yourself in someone else's stream. Just pop in and be like, oh, I'm gonna stream myself. No, please don't do this, please. You can, if you have been friends with this person long enough and they mention that you're a streamer, then that's fine. But otherwise, don't freaking do it. The motion you do is say, have a good night, see you later, I gotta go. Do not. I made this mistake when I was a fresh guppy. I was super excited. Thought I had a lot in common with someone. Was really excited, wanted to do at least one collab talking about anime with them. I asked them in chat because I was too new and too inexperienced to realize that I probably should have waited until I could DM them. I asked them if they would do a collab with me. I apologized profusely after I realized what I had done. I did it privately. I did a DM. They never talked to me, and I'm pretty sure they blacklisted me. This is back again when I was fresh out of the gates. I was a guppy. I didn't know any better. Which brings us to this. Don't be a leech. Because if you get lucky enough to stream with a bigger person, don't see that as a golden opportunity to leech their community or possibly get more viewers. It's a chance for you to make friends. It's a chance to interact with people. Please do not do anything that's going to jeopardize that, because that may actually make your channel lose viewers. Don't be a troll. I know there's some cases where being a troll will actually help you because that's just your mindset. That's just the way you interact with people. But don't do it to the point that it is highly offensive and will cause problems. So don't expect immediate feedback if you're in chat or you're the streamer at the time and you're asking, you're like, hey guys, what do I need to fix? Usually this is something for Discord. This is something you need to put in Discord and put up like a voters interactive. Let your community tell you as time goes on to fix it or make it better. I have one mod who this is just a running joke with, and that's the only reason that it happens in my chat, is because I know him personally. He has been my moderator for 3 years. It just becomes a joke with us. But this is, again, you have to know people. So, last thing. Use common sense. I know that there are some people who have had the miraculous ability to go out, introduce themselves to people, get a chance to really hit it home and pull off some amazing feats. But do not think that this is the case for everyone. You could damage your reputation and ability to collab with people by doing this. I had a very good example of, I apologized to my viewers the other night because one of my gen mates came into chat. He came into Discord, and I had it up with another person, and both of them kind of did a faux pas. One is old and should know better. The other one's still relatively new. They both did a faux pas. One kept criticizing other streamers. Specifically, one streamer specifically. The other one, because of a comment I made myself, decided to go a little more into it, and he made a few people uncomfortable, and we just kind of dropped it after that. But he respected that, and he went on from there. The other one, he does the stream where he does that kind of insulting this one particular streamer, and this is something you should also not do. You shouldn't do a stream where all you're doing is bashing someone. No. Don't do that. Don't do that at all, okay? So you really want to be careful with the way you do things in stream. If you have any other questions or have any concerns that you think I didn't clarify enough on, feel free to leave a comment. I'll be happy to answer them in the comment section. Thank you.